So I've decided to start a series called the Top 5 What the Fuck List. The criteria is simple. Each episode, I will be covering 5 people that have said things that have made me step back and go, what the fuck? The first one in the series, we're going to start off with homophobes. Let's get things rolling, shall we? And number 5, we have Tony Perkins. He is the president of the Family Research Council. It's listed as a hate group by the Southern Poverty Law Center. He blames gays for the whole Mayor Mark Foley deal. He says gays are trying to redefine a natural definition of marriage. And he says he's teaching his kids not to be gay. Somebody should teach him not to be a dumbass. At number 4, we have Gordon Klingenschmidt, who currently sits on the Colorado House of Representatives. He was a former Navy chaplain who was court-martialed and found unsuited for further service. When he was running for office, he claimed his opponent, Jared Polis, an openly gay politician and Democrat, wanted to bankrupt and eventually behead Christians. Says that the ultimate hate speech is the endorsement of homosexuality. Says that because of LGBT rights, 20% of all Americans will be gay within 100 years. He says that gays needs exorcism, and get this, he actually performs exorcisms. So my question is, why the fuck isn't this nut job in an institution, a mental institution, instead of sitting on the House of Representatives in Colorado? Coming in at number 3, we have Pat Robertson, who claims gay people are simply straight people who have forsaken God, who says that homosexuality is caused by molestation or is a mental disorder, who says that gays increase their numbers by recruiting, and my favorite one says that gays spread AIDS with a secret little ring they wear that has like a little scratchy thing, and they shake people's hands and it cuts them, and that's how they spread the AIDS virus. Now, if you ask me, this throwback mummy's brain is beginning to gel. Coming in at number 2, we have Brian Fisher. Now, I bet a lot of you are thinking, wow, why didn't he make number 1? Well, that spot is reserved for somebody much more deserving. Brian Fisher is homo-obsessed. He is the former director of the American Family Association, which is listed as a hate group by the Southern Poverty Law Center. Still up for grabs whether they fired him as director or he resigned. He claims that the Nazi Party was recruited in gay bars in Germany because queers were the only ones vicious and brutal enough to carry out Hitler's orders. He claims that LGBT activists are terrorists, and he claims, of course, that queers recruit, the LGBT members recruit to swell their ranks. You know, this motherfucker, without a doubt, needs to come out of the closet and just admit he likes sucking dick. Holding the number 1 spot, the Reverend Fred Phelps, who, along with his family, without a doubt, has redefined the very word homophobia. The Reverend Fred Phelps was once an attorney who was disbarred because during cross-examination of a witness, he claimed he had 8 signed documents testifying that she had sex with them. Turned out he fabricated the entire thing because all 8 people testified under oath that they had never given him said documents or even made such claims. He was disbarred and forbidden from ever practicing law again, which gave him all the time he needed to focus on being a preacher. Notorious for protesting funerals and everything else, but specifically the funerals of dead, fallen soldiers. Their crime, his family claims, fighting for a country who they claim promote the fag agenda. hated worldwide and banned from many different countries. Fred Phelps ended his life alone in a nursing home, and rumor has it he was excommunicated by his own church and his own family. I think the greatest epitaph ever paid to him by members of the LGBT community is when they showed up outside the family compound shortly after his death and unfurled a banner that simply read, "We are sorry for your loss." There's a sad little afternote here, as Fred Phelps, during the Civil Rights Movement, was actually the first white attorney to take on black defendants pro bono. There's no telling what kind of great landmarks he could have made as a human rights activist had he not lost his fucking mind. Well, there you have it, my first top 5 what the fuck list. If you like it, please click that little like button below. If you have any ideas for further videos in this subject, leave them in the comment section below. And please subscribe to help keep me inspired to make new lists and new videos. Until next video, this is Rebel Act 6 saying, remember, we use reason for a reason. Peace out.